Hey guys, Dominic Zen. This is day 3 of my 100-day uh, challenge to prosperity video challenge, and I'm gonna try to keep it as quick as possible tonight. I got a lot of things to do, and for me it's getting late. But yesterday, I talked about looking at yourself, trying to figure out what kind of business you want to get into, what fits your personality, your lifestyle, what fits you, you know. Tonight, or today, tonight, whatever. Um, I want to I want to talk about sort of doing your due diligence when you're looking for the businesses. All right. We all know you're ready to go jump into something, throw some money down, get into a business. You want to make money. That's why you're looking at a business. Make some money. So you get on Facebook, you start looking up the Make Money Now groups, and you start seeing all these guys going, oh, look at me, follow me, look at all my cash, look at the bricks cash I got, woo, join me, I made $5,000, 5 days, look at me, I made 35 grand, in a month, and you're going, wow, that solves all my money problems, I can do that too, woo, great, keep the enthusiasm. The first bit of advice, don't buy the hype. Put the hype aside. All right? Myself, like I said, I've been trying to be my own entrepreneur for too many years to count. And unfortunately, I have succumbed to the hype machine that's out there. Oh, it did. Okay. Sorry, I got some other shit going on. I'm trying to multitask. Too many things to do, too little time. Um, I've spent, more time than I can count, spent more money than I care to even think about, trying to find means of making something besides having to punch a clock every day to somebody. And let me tell you, I see these guys flashing wads of cash, flashing money, whoo, sleeping in the money, raining money. Look, hey, their apartment is just made out of money, couches, bricks of money, and stupid shit like that, trying to get people's attention, and yeah, in the past I have, I've bitten many hooks, spent a lot of money, and, I've learned, but I've learned. I've taken what I've wasted, what I've lost, and I learned from it. And that's why I say, first off, don't buy into the hype. You see a program that sounds like, that's getting you excited. Do some due diligence. Go and do some research on the company. All right? Google's your friend. Facebook's your friend. YouTube's your friend. Punch in the company name. Go to the company website. Find out about it. Find out what they sell. What's their commission structure like? Do some research on them. It's like doing a brick and mortar store. Brick and mortar business. Do you wake up one day and just say, "Ooh, I want to open a bar. Ooh, I want to go open a restaurant." And you just go out and you try doing this. You buy a bar, you buy a restaurant, don't know what the hell you're doing, without doing any research, without educating yourself or anything. Whether you like them or not, reality shows, you got people, there are reality shows showing people doing this and their mistakes. Look at Gordon Ramsay. He goes out, fixes restaurants, he fixes hotels, trying to help people out. John Tafford and his show, he goes and rescues bars from people that had that same thing. Ooh, great idea. And now I'm thousands, sometimes millions, $1 million in the hole, and I don't know what to do. I'm bankrupt, blah, blah, blah. Why? Because they didn't educate themselves. They didn't go in and research what they're doing. Working an online business is no different than working a brick and mortar business. My computer here, this is my brick and mortar store. This is my storefront. This is my business front. You have to understand that. The only difference, I'm sitting in my cluttered apartment, as you can see behind me. All right, yeah, that's my bicycle on the, hanging up off on the ceiling from me. You can see my bookshelf right here, all cluttered and needs to be cleaned out. And yeah, that's a bad mess. Exercise equipment hung up on my freaking door. Yeah, some cheap ass flashlights hanging off my air vent. You know, this is where I try to do my work. I don't have a fancy brick storefront, but I can reach more people this way. What are you gonna do? You know, you don't jump into something unless, you're ready to do it the hard way. I've done it the hard way. You know, hey, yo, that looks great. Let me buy into it. Where'd all the people go? Where's my help? I thought you said you were going to help me. This isn't really what I thought it was going to be. I told you yesterday, take a good hard look at you and your abilities and what you find comfortable and who you are and what type of stuff that fits you. If you just go jumping into one of these opportunities, these companies, without doing any research, you're going to find that, hey, this is something where I have to bring in $10,000 worth of volume into my home and then turn around and try to resell it. And this is something I really didn't want. But now I'm contractually obligated to have to do this for 3 months. Well, sorry, you didn't go and research the company, research anything about it. Now you're screwed. You're on the hook for the product. I'm sorry. What else can I say? You have to look into these things. Joe Baloney Guru is sitting there flashing all his money. Follow me, I'll take you over, take you to the sky's the limit or whatever. Take what he's saying, throw it out the window for right now. Hit up Google, hit up YouTube, be mindful of the people that are just out there that love to just troll people for the sake of trolling. Just so they can go, oh yeah, company XYZ, oh, they are the biggest, worst people. They take their money, they're scammers, blah, 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 Ponzi scheme. You'll get in trouble. It's going to shut down. But come over here, company ABC. Yeah, right here. They do that all the time. So you have to look through the bullshit too. But go out there, research. If company ABC, you really like the feel of it, but then you realize it doesn't, when you start seeing how they do their business and what they're about, it doesn't fit you. Well, do you still jump in? Or do you say, okay, well, let's write this down and maybe I'll come back. And maybe it's, company XYZ you need to look for. You're not going to know. Go onto Facebook. You see all the ads on there. Look and see who's in these things. There are going to be big leaders, movers and shakers, people that are well known in the marketing space that they're dealing with. Find a name. Google's your friend. YouTube's your friend. Facebook's your friend. Look the people up. Who are they? Are they just some fly-by-night, look at me now type of marketer guru guy? Or has the guy been in the business for 10, 15 years and, he might know a thing or two, and if he says this is a good deal, okay, well, do a track record. Look at his YouTube channel. If he's got a YouTube channel, he puts out lots of videos. Well, if he puts out lots of videos, does he bounce around a lot? Is he bouncing from program to program to program? Things you need to take into consideration. If you find a person that's just going boing, 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 follow the bouncing ball, and he's changing every 2 months, maybe that's not the right guy to follow. Maybe that's not the right business for you. Are these businesses, is this business you come up, you pull up, does it have a lot of following? There are also websites out there, like, if you're doing a brick and mortar store here in the U.S., what is the Better Business Bureau for? You want to learn about a company, you go to the BBB. There are websites that do the same thing for online business companies. Find them. They'll give you the lowdown on them. Are they in trouble? What's going on with them? Is some government going after them? These are things you want to go do, just like you would, building a brick and mortar store. You got to do your homework. If you don't do your homework, you're liable to get bit. You're liable to lose your money. You drive yourself batshit crazy. You know, it's not hard. It just takes time. You want to buy it. People are out there to give you the bait and hook, guys. When you're first starting out and you're sort of overwhelmed, you're eager, you want to just make it happen right here and now, slow your roll and take your time. Learn about what you're getting into and make sure it's a fit for you. Do your due diligence. I'm Dominic Zen. This has been day 3 of my 100-day video challenge, whatever I called it. I'll see you tomorrow on my next video. Have a good evening.